So, narcissists like people who not only provide good supply, but who are also of high value. Those two things attract narcissists. And just to make the distinction between providing good supply to the narcissist and being somebody of high value, just for example, if you're like a codependent, meaning you prioritize the narcissist needs over yourself, you're a people pleaser, a self-sacrificer, you focus your attention intensely on them. That's good supply for the narcissist. That's what they consider good supply. High value, on the other hand, are people who are intelligent, have some kind of productive output, um, produce something tangible with their ideas, have passions that they immerse themselves into. Maybe they have a certain line of work that's respected by society. So that's kind of more like high value. So while the narcissist, once they've idealized you, once they've gotten you into their orbit, a new romantic partner, they do want you to keep providing them with good supply, but they don't want you to continue being somebody of high value. And so they immediately start doubling down on that. So your value decreases. So those very things that define you, like your passions, those activities which you partake in, where you transform your ideas and actions into something more tangible. It could be an art, it could be a line of business. Just those things that you immerse yourself into, which you enjoy and which define you. Those are the things that the narcissist don't want you to keep. They don't want you to have that because they see that as a threat. Because they want you to refocus all your attention on them and not on all these other productive things. And here's the thing, narcissists are not high value. They don't generally have these things that they really immerse themselves into, things that they enjoy, which define them in a positive way. Even if they did have those things, it doesn't really give them pride, doesn't really give them happiness. Where the narcissist gets their pride and happiness is being able to control you and getting you to channel all your good things towards them. That's where they feel they're in their sweet spot. But obviously that's not objectively a good output. That's them taking advantage of you or other people. And so that's how narcissists seek value, by controlling people and getting people to focus and prioritize the narcissist over themselves. And that's why once you are in a relationship with a narcissist, you find that they try to push you away from, your passions, your production, your output, your art, whatever it may be. Your good ideas, your zest for life. They try to eradicate all those things. And once they do that, they feel accomplished. And it can take some time before they reach that point with you. And it usually follows a long, steady devaluation period where they basically just wiped you out. And once they've achieved that, there's nothing further to take from you, to eradicate from you, then they're ready to let you go. They've used you up. You have no fuel left for them or even yourself. And that's where the discard comes. That's where they don't care if you walk away. But there is this thing, once you do walk away, once they do discard you, they want to see to it that you stay low value. And the narcissist wants to think, and they want you to see that the best thing that ever happened in your life was them. That the most valuable thing that you would ever conquer in your life was them. And the narcissist wants you to think you've lost that best thing forever. Or you're not good enough for that best thing. Because that will make you miserable. And they want to see you miserable because it makes them feel good. But here's the thing, you see. Once you pick your pieces back up, once you educate yourself or simply come to the realization that their absence is the best thing which could ever happen to you, the best blessing of all, and you just accept it willfully and happily, and you start to immerse yourself in all those things, being productive, passionate, self-defining things for you, things which you're proud of and which make you happy. And a lot of those things you might do with other people, you might share with other people who you enjoy sharing life with. Once you reach that point where you're co-creating with other people, living that good life again, having increased your value, and the narcissist sees that, they get a whiff of that, it's like a steamroller that just passes over them. The fact that your value shot up again is really a sucker punch to their gut. It weakens them and really causes them to crumble. And that's where they're prompted to either want to make a way back in your life or to destroy you. Or, if they did make a way back into your life, they would destroy you as well. But basically, they want that for them again. And obviously, if you're educated and you've come to the realization that they're not good for you, hopefully you wouldn't let them back in, which kind of puts them in this perpetual mind loop. Just, if that bridge is burnt, they can't get back in. They're in this never-ending kind of tug of war between reality and their denial, which just leads to confusion, where they want to get over that fact and just kind of pretend life is good for them again. But the fact that they can't take you down just puts them in this miserable place. But it just shows, narcissists live miserable lives for a reason, and the main reason is they can only be happy if they keep putting people down. But what narcissists are doing there is they're giving their control to other people, and they're just being outright wrong. You can't live your life on the expectation that other people are destroyed, and that's why they just live a miserable life. Your job is not to make them feel better by sacrificing yourself. Your job is just to let them go, let them deal with their own demons, and just do what's best for you.